Don't want to pull a Ken Heron today. Okay, all right, so we're gonna put it in return to home, okay? Rescue. Okay, we're in rescue, and the arrow is pointing, the rescue is pointing the right way. So let's see if it's gonna bring us home. Is it compensating for the wind? See, that's the thing. Are we just hanging in the air? All right, Dad Random here. I'm doing a little FPV flying today, and what I want to do is fly the Domain today, the Domain 4.2, 4-inch O3 with a couple of different battery options, because the battery that I was flying with previously is an RLine. Okay, so it's one of the Tattoo RLine Golds, and this is a 1300 120C battery. But these things are really pricey, and even though they're really good, they're pricey, and they've got a little bit of weight to them. But what I found out when I bought the competitor, now this is an 1100. It's a teeny bit lighter. These are the CNHL blacks, very popular because they're less expensive. So what I want to do is do a little comparison. Obviously, we've got less energy storage in these batteries here, but they're half the price of the golds. So I want to see if I'm gaining anything by spending, $15 to $20 more per battery. And I think some of you guys already know the answer to that, but I don't. So the other thing I'm going to test is GPS. We're going to get out over the golf course today. We've got a little wind to contend with today, but we've got a lot of power, so we're good there. We're not going to loiter a lot, but I want to see how the O3 camera works. I want to see how these 1100s perform. They're about 15 grams lighter than the RLine battery. Okay, so that's one advantage. Plus, you can buy them in lots of 2 and 4 batteries and save yourself a lot of money. 2 of these are about $54, something like that. I got them on Amazon, so I'll leave a link in the description to these if you want to check those out. There's a bunch of different deals on there. I'd appreciate if you used my affiliate link. It would be definitely one way of my channel earning a little bit of cash. If you saw my video the other night, knowing how much money I lost this year flying drones, and I know how much money you're losing, even though I make videos. So, all right, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to fly O3 GPS. We've got GPS return to home. I want to make sure everything's working. I can't fly over the field. We've got baseball games going on. This is the time of the year we have a lot of baseball teams in town. So what I'm going to do is go out over the golf course. We've got great puffy clouds. We've got beautiful light. I love it when the clouds are like this, but a little wind to contend with. So on the return trip, we're going to be fighting the wind. So if I do have to go into return the home, one of the things that I'm concerned about is I don't have it set up where the angle of the quad compensates for a headwind. So one of the things I'm going to do is when I'm coming back in one of my test flights, definitely one of the ones where I've got a lot of battery, is I'm going to check to make sure I can fight a headwind in a return to home loss of power or loss of connection scenario, because I think that's one of those things you need to do. But the O3 I believe this is the new beta flight. This is the new beta flight 4.5. I haven't verified that, but it performs like it. Meaning that when I did my initial test and I put it into return to home, it did come back, it did auto land, and it auto landed very softly. So you're going to see an auto land as well. So there we go. That's what we're going to do today. So I've got 3 batteries today. I've got a RLine Gold. I've got the CNHL blacks. I've got 2 pair of these suckers. Like I said, really good value. So I'd like to. Am I going to lose much within the idea of performance? Is this because I'm going to save a little weight, but it's not much. Okay, these are 100C, okay, versus 120C. Now this is the 3.0 version. I used to have a 4.0 version, but my 4.0 version got stuck in a tree and burned alive. So that battery is no more. And these are, yeah, I think the 4.0 was like 40 bucks for that battery. These are about 36, and these are about 25, $26. They're much cheaper. And I believe that you could go up to the 1300 in the RLine packs, but once again, you're going to gain weight. It also creates a little bit more, like a little more surface area, but I don't think that really is a big deal because I'm not flying with a GoPro. I'm just going 03, so there it is. That's what I'm going to do today. Hopefully you think this is useful because I think it is. We have to test our birds because in a case of a return to home scenario, we gotta know if it's going home. That's what I love about 4.5 Betaflight is that we've got the security of the RTH without, we don't have to worry about, crap happening. And I'm in a pretty open area. I don't have anybody around me. This is black top, so we should be good there, even if we return to home. I've got a little bit of grass if I want to do some practice landing. Sometimes this does have, landing feet, so we should be good there. All right, let's fly. Let's fly. Dad random. All right. Hey, you want to see something? Watch me. I'm going to turn myself into a complete know-it-all in just 2 seconds. Watch this. Check it out. Okay, here I am right now. Okay, Dad random. Watch this. I'm going to be an absolute know-it-all in 2 seconds. Watch this. Here we go. There we go. 2 seconds. I told you I could do it. Kai, you're going to love that one, aren't you? But now I'm an expert. Plus, I'm an F1 fan. All right. Okay, anyway. Let's move back to Dad Randomville here. And we'll get our hat on backwards, and we're going to go fly. All right, later. Here we go. All right, Dad Random back. I think we've got connectivity. Let's check our controller out, make sure we've got the ability to spin up here. Yeah, we're ready to go there. I want to get GPS connection, so go ahead and get that. All right, we'll get this other camera, get our takeoff camera going. All right, as soon as we get GPS, we'll take off here. Alrighty. All right, stats. Let's make sure we got our antennas up this time. Well, we're recording something. We shouldn't be recording, but now we're there. Everything's down. Let's see if we got GPS. AirUnit low in power state. All right, we're going to fly anyway, just to get some flight in. We can come back. We're just going to go out and come back a little bit. But we want to have GPS before we take off, so let's go ahead and all right, so there we go. We got GPS. It's it. We got 11 satellites, so we're ready to go. So here we go. We're in. There we are. Okay, we're 11 satellites. We are in. There we go. So we got a return to home location. Guys, I love it when I've got a day like today to fly. I love it when we got clouds. It's so much better. So yeah, we got out of here pretty fast, didn't we? And we've got the golfers out, so we'll stay to the edge of the golfers. Hey, these guys are getting
lost. Telemetry recovered.
Yeah, we're okay telemetry-wise here.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
All right, we're working with telemetry. All right, get up there high. Yeah, let's have a little fun on the golf course. There's nobody on this little stretch of green grass. We get good battery checks. Here's the palm trees. This is kind of a fun one to do. because those are all going to be planted. They're going to be doing a PGA event here. I think the camera's pretty smooth right now. Okay, so remember, RTH right now, return to home. Now I should be the right direction here. Return to home should work here. So I'm gonna go this way. Just gonna go down here and get a little battery recovery, get some low-level flight. And yeah, there's nobody here, so it's a good part of the course to play around on. I'm glad because oh boy, there's a couple of golfers there. And we're gonna go around them. And if there is a complaint on the course, the guys that they would complain to are friends of mine. So I'm going to stay away with them. We don't want to complain, okay? We don't want to pull a Ken Heron today. Okay, all right, so we're going to put it in return to home, okay? Rescue. Okay, we're in rescue. And the arrow is pointing, the rescue is pointing the right way. So let's see if it's going to bring us home. Is it compensating for the wind? See, that's the thing. Are we just hanging in the air? That's what I'm looking at right now. Now we're moving home. It probably could come home a little bit quicker. But the auto return is working. It's fighting against the wind. It is pretty windy today, but it's working pretty good. All right, so I'd say that was a check, right? We probably could change. I think it's the angle of the inclination angle in return. So let's turn rescue off. We're now back in air mode. And oh, hey, this is not too bad. I thought they'd built a house over here. This is actually, you see this cul-de-sac right here? This is actually a place I like to launch from if there's no houses, and it looks like we're still good. I thought there was a house over here, so that's great. Oh, that works out perfect. I thought there was going to be a house there. You see that cul-de-sac?
Telemetry lost.
Yeah, we're getting into some signal shadows, but that's okay. Okay, we're at 3:59. We'll probably be getting a battery warning pretty soon. I told you we had kids coming and going here, and yeah, there's the car right there. So I just want to make sure this is how you spy on people that are spying on you. You fly over by them. Okay, we got across the road. And looks like we're good here. Yep, there they are. They're walking over there. They got baseball practice. So we're going to get behind the school here a little bit, keep our altitude. I'd say pretty smooth for the wind. I'd say today we have wind 10 to 15 going on right now. I'm going to stay away from that little ballpark right there because we are running low on battery though right now. So, and we will let it do a return to home and landing with the battery we have remaining. So we haven't gotten any. We haven't received a warning yet, a low battery warning. I bet you if we punch it and we do that, it will. All right, okay, let's go return to home. Let's have it bring back, and then let it go into return to home. A little bit higher than I'd like. I don't like it returning to home so high, but you're better to have a higher return to home than a lower one. So let's see if the wind will come into play. We should have plenty of space down there. So we're coming back, and I'm watching it. So here we go. We're watching the return to home here. There it is. She's way up there.
Telemetry lost. Telemetry recovered.
So she should come back right where we're standing. So. And she's right over us, and we hope it doesn't fall on our heads. We did take off just a few feet away, so, and I can hear it grinding down. Let's see where we're at here. Yeah, she's coming down, and looks safe. Okay, here it is right there, And here's our soft landing right there. There it is. So that is a safe return to home, and it landed on asphalt, so that's pretty good. All right, dead random, CNHL. What was our flight time? Let me find that out. 6 minutes and 32 seconds to arm. Max speed 63 miles per hour. Minimum battery 20.11. RSSI 21%. Max current 44 amps. Use mAh 1000 mAh. So for the black battery, about 6.5 minutes. That's with a little bit of loitering, return to home, playing around with the GPS. You know, we didn't really push it very hard. So 6.5 minutes, that's not a lot, is it? But it is windy. So let's throw in the gold, the RLine gold in there. Now these are brand new out of the box batteries. But, so here we go. This is a 1300 version 3.0 RLine 1300, 120 mAh. So this one has a little bit more get up and go. All right, we have the second battery. That's how the RLine fits on there. I actually had to add that lead because I obviously prop torched my other balance lead. So this one's new. It's like 4 feet long too, but oh well. Still works, and I can tuck it under there. So everything's good. A little bit heavier, okay? But a lot more energy value. So let's go ahead and get this up here so we can return to home land. Right, because we're not a very good pilot, right? And if we can return to homeland, it's always better. Let's record the takeoff. Let's do that, just in case we have a fiery takeoff. And okay, we good here? And all right, I think we're recording. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got a recording there. And then we can record the return, right? Let's go buzz the golf. Let's go buzz the golf course. All right. All right. We are ready to go. Let's see. Everything's down. Domain 4.2 random. Here we go, baby. And we're going to take off over the golf course. Let's get out this way because it's more in line with our 3.88. Ooh, that's not good. I thought I freaking charged this sucker up all the way. Dang, that's a quick drop, isn't it? That could be me though. It could have been, but it is windy. This is an older battery. It's not as new as that other one. So let's go here. Let's get some altitude so I can play around with that. And we're going to go this way here. And we're going to go across the golf course. And stay high, because high is our friend, right? Altitude's our friend. And we can do that. We can have a little bit of those here, right? Maybe get inverted. Oh, man. All right, and then drop down here. We'll split S action. We don't want to mess around with anybody that's not on the tee box. But that's about what we did with the last battery, right? We weren't too crazy. But I can already see right away that we're not going to get the same amount of battery performance. Gosh, I really like flying with this X-Lite controller. It is so much nicer. I'm just telling you, I gotta thank my friend Kai for bringing me into the dark side, but also helping me into the light side of the dark side, which is a great controller. And I probably could get one with a larger wattage, you know, like a Boxer. Like that's what he's been telling me. He says, you know, for $150 you can do a lot better than that. So, okay, we will not do a return to home here because
Telemetry lost.
yeah, because you know why I'm not going to do it, because it's not going to get us back fast enough. So we need to take that into consideration here. get around. I think I'm going to land manually because, I don't know, in a low battery state, do you think I should? It just seems we're awfully, there we go. We're in rescue. Let's see what it does. It's going to bring it way up. Probably 150 feet. Yeah, so it's coming back. It's in rescue. And it should start to reduce altitude. Yeah, it's way too high. We got to, it's 350. Yeah, we need to bring that down to like 150. So, even though it's going to do just fine. So, all right, once again, we're in good shape. She's returned to home, really nice. Let's go ahead and let's get an image of our return and our landing a little bit further out. There you go. Okay, so guys, that was almost the exact spot that the other one landed. I kid you not, that was like the exact spot. Guys, I absolutely love that new return to home. So let's, all right, let me turn this off. Let's check our info here. Let's see what we got here. 4 minutes and 58 seconds. Remember, this is an older battery. Those are fresh batteries. We got 630. So that's like 2 minutes difference. 74 miles an hour, so I flew a little faster. 1981 voltage. 23% minimum RSSI. Max current 30 amps. 984 mAh is what we used. Okay, so we used a little bit more with the other battery. Yeah, black box 100. So there it is. There's our flight. These, I would say a fresh black CNHL battery is a way better bet. Not because that battery's tired, because guys, I know I charged that up all the way. It's just, it is a tired battery though, it is. It flew Mr. Croc, so. All right. I would say that is a very, very successful test of the domain. Guys, I love this thing. This is a really, really good bird. I think if you're going to get into FPV and you want a bird that will take you home and take care of you, I'm going to go ahead and shut my controller down. This one is going to do it. I also recommend that you put in the O3 system on here. You definitely have GPS. Some guys are flying without it. This is an M10, and of course you're not going to get return to home without the GPS. Okay, but all right. So for Dad Random, the verdict's out. The 1100 CNHL is a better battery. Now, maybe the 4.0s are better, but this is a lighter battery. This one's heavier. This one has more get up and go punch, but it didn't really show it here. So I guess in the worst case scenario, in the worst conditions, windy and all that, that's all I got to tell you. This one performed better. All right, I'm actually going to take the other one. I got one more battery. This one's still cold, so we're going back out to the golf course. All right, Dad Random later. This one's not going to be on video because I'm going to have more fun. So later, bye, Dad Random. Yeah, get these these are a really good deal, $50, and you get two, and you can fly the crap out of your 6S quads. All right, even the 4-inch. So. What would it do with a 5-inch? I don't know. I haven't tested it yet. Later. Bye. Dead Random. Thank you.